Hello, I am a firm believer that the show must go on. And my name is Linda West with Living Live. Today I'm here hoping to be able to interview Joey Wilder. He is the creator, inventor, founder, you name it, of San Diego Protein Company. Now, here's what's cool is when I first heard about San Diego Protein Company, I'm going to have to hold this today because I don't have anything to put it on. So as when I first learned about San Diego Protein Company, I was like, what is that? I was kind of leery. And then I heard protein donuts, and then I looked at the protein donuts and I was like, I don't know. I'm a little skeptical about this. So I tried one. I thought, you know what? I'm going to try one. And I did, and it was so yummy. And I was like, I got to interview this guy because these donuts are yummy. Not only are they yummy, they're a lot less calories. So what I'm going to try right now, this one is a cookies and cream donut. I haven't had this one yet. Well, the cookies are delicious, of course, because they're Oreo cookies. I haven't had one of these yet. I'm going to try it right now, see how it is. I will tell you that the other day I had, what did I have? It had some kind of chocolate frosting on top or something. 170 calories. Now, when you go to Krispy Kreme, Yum Yum Donuts, which, by the way, that was one of my first jobs working at Yum Yum Donuts. Actually, that was job number 1, 2, 3. That was my 4th job working at Yum Yum Donuts. And I never got tired of donuts. But these protein donuts, they're yummy and they're good for you. So hold on a second. I don't know how he gets them to be so yummy. I'll read some of the ingredients to you. Maybe that tells. I don't know. But do I have to stop? Because this is freaking yummy. Okay, you might be saying, like, why isn't Joey there? Where is Joey? Well, when you have a business, a food business, especially, you never know when the health department's going to show up to say, hey, we're going to do an inspection. So right as we were getting ready to go live, the health department showed up and they're like, we need to go through an inspection. We have a lot of questions for you. I'm like, So you know what? I said, you know what? The show's just going to go on without Joey. And hopefully they'll be done with the inspection really soon and he'll be able to come out here. Otherwise, it's just going to be me talking about this amazing donut. So actually San Diego Protein Company, it started with an idea. He'll tell a better story, of course, of it. But he was just sitting there and had this idea of like, what if I created a donut that was healthy? He just thought, there he is. Oh my gosh, I was just telling you how yummy the donut is.
Oh, amazing. What's up, guys?
So here's Joey Wilder. He's the founder of San Diego Protein Company. And this one is so yummy. And I just want to know, first of all, how do you make them so yummy? Are you in the picture? You are. Okay, cool.
So basically, the way we make them so good is they're baked daily. They're handcrafted. The difference between these and the regular donut is there's no oil in it. They're not fried.
Oh.
The base of it is tapioca flour, coconut flour, plant-based protein, and the only wet ingredient we use is a unsweetened almond milk.
Oh, really?
So it's sweetened with stevia and monk fruit, and baked to perfection.
So what made you come up with this idea?
You know what? It started from an Instagram post.
Oh, that's right. Share your story.
Never really meant to start the business. I was dieting many years ago for a bodybuilding show, and just was in the trenches. I wanted sweets, and so at the time I took egg whites, sweet potatoes, and whey protein isolate.
Sounds yummy.
Things that are not in the ingredient list now, but it was the first phase of it. Blended it up, put it into a donut pan, baked it, and then took a picture with it and said donuts for dinner. Then the next 48 hours, I was hounded by individuals wanting to purchase it, order it, how do I make it, all these things. And at first I didn't really see the opportunity in it. I had an individual who was very influential in the fitness industry come up to me inside the gym and say that he wanted to retail them. I just kind of pushed him off and said, oh, it's not that kind of thing. And he introduced himself, and later on he was the one that started coaching me. And I went home that night and thought about it, and I was like, you know what, I'll give it a go. I'll try it out. And at the time, I was extremely broke. I had just left a corporate environment and didn't leave myself with a financial cushion.
Okay.
So I had $33 in my bank account.
Woo-woo.
And the price for containers was $26.99.
Okay.
And so I think I got by with like $31.62. And so I only had like 40 something cents, if that, left in
Oh
my
my
account. So
gosh.
38 cents.
We hear these stories all the time, and you're one of them. Wow, that's so
Yeah,
cool.
absolutely. And I mean, it was that perseverance and taking that leap that's really been pivotal in the business time and time again. I mean, with the shop itself, we were never meant to open up into a shop. We actually only moved in here because we needed our own kitchen. And actually, I'll tell you here, we will be, by July 5th, fortunately and unfortunately, we will be leaving this location.
Okay.
We'll be moving into something bigger.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, divine timing on things is definitely prevalent in this case.
Yeah.
And so I've been thankful for it every step of the way.
And when did you create that first donut? Like, when was that competition?
2015.
Okay, did you enter the competition?
I did. I ended up taking first in the competition.
Congratulations.
And, thank you. Won an overall. And 2 weeks later, I would have gone to USA to compete to turn professional. And so I was at a pivotal point where I take one road and I may turn pro, may validate myself in a sense, take the other road and scale a business. And now we have 16 locations around San Diego. We have an official storefront. We're getting ready to open storefront number 2 within the next 6 months. We have retailers.
Oh wait, when you say 16 locations, you guys are in 16 different locations.
Yes, 16 different
but
locations.
you have the full storefront. Okay.
Yes.
So where can people find you? Just go San Diego
You
Protein
can go
Co.
to SanDiegoProtein.com or on Facebook and Instagram at SD Protein Co. Any information that you need will be on those platforms.
So all the locations, because I was sharing on my Facebook that
I'm just going live as well.
Going live on Instagram. I was just sharing on my Facebook that we were going to go live here, talking about your company and how it started and everything. And then one of my friends, she's like, I've been wanting to try those. So go to SanDiegoProtein.com and check out all the locations where you guys are in the stores and stuff.
Yes, ma'am.
So what do you see? So this has been, since the very beginning of this, it's been 2.5 years or so?
Yeah, 2.5.
Close to 3.
Around 3 years, coming up on 3 years now, because the first year of business, I didn't really consider us a business. It was just kind of a side hustle. And I still have difficulty viewing it as a business because I feel like I'm riding this wave that still hasn't really slowed down.
And it won't. I mean, geez.
It's been an amazing few years, and I've gotten to meet a lot of great individuals just like yourself. And it's given me this amazing platform to share my story.
Yeah.
And to show people that you don't need a ton of capital to start a business. You need a fresh
$33.
idea and a solution to a problem.
And a coach too, right? That can like maybe prod you along and help you. Because if you don't have any idea what to do with business, how are you going to learn?
Exactly. And I mean, I've made 1,001 mistakes, and I can't wait until I make 1,001 more, because I've learned more from failures and from making mistakes than I have any type of success. Success is great, but it's the byproduct of many, many mistakes that get us to that successful standpoint.
That's for sure. Now, is this your first business?
No, the first business I founded, I was 11 years old, and it was a sticker company.
Sticker company. What did you do?
I grew up very misfortunate, and I couldn't afford the cool skateboard stickers like everyone else had.
Okay.
When I was younger, I was very into skateboarding. Later on, was sponsored for skateboarding. Ended up throwing the towel in that. But at 11, I wanted to have the cool skateboard stickers that everyone else had. And I unfortunately didn't have the money to buy them, and neither did my family. So at 11 years old, I thought, there's got to be paper I can buy. Paper's cheap.
Okay.
And so I went to my grandma, and we did a little bit of research, and we found this paper from Office Depot that we went out and we bought. And I ended up using Microsoft Paint and putting all of the labels that I wanted on it, and made like 15 stickers, cut them all out, made them look nice, and sold them to my friends for $5 per sticker.
$5?
Yeah, $5 per
Holy
sticker.
cannoli, that's
And later on, at 16 years old, because all of my friends were skateboarding and we were filming each other, this is before YouTube, before all social media platforms started thriving. MySpace was barely around. We started filming these videos and editing them, and I was like, I want to share these. And so we created a website. And that was the first website I developed. And we were sharing the content through QuickTime. And so because we were getting so much traffic from all of our friends and our peers, we ended up selling ad space through Google. So at 16 years old, I learned how to develop a website, Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere, all these XYZ things that later on were very vital to have in my business.
Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting the way things pan out, because I didn't know back then that those skills would be things that I use when I started my first real business. That's an official LLC. We are an official corporation.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And it's been a humbling experience. The entire time I've kept the same mindset that it's something that was built from the ground up. I've never gotten any sense of entitlement from it. The gratification from it is humbling, to say the least. But to me, my only dream was to always be another face in the crowd. And so for me to do these interviews and to share my story, it's paradoxical towards what I really wanted. But now I see the impact and the ability to enable others through sharing my story and that authenticity and that genuineness. And to me, it's amazing.
It really is. And I just noticed that you're a lot taller than me, so I got your head cut off.
Okay.
Okay, hold on a sec. I'm gonna uncut your head. There we go. Hey, we're live. Let's see. We have any comments down here. Howdy, Dave. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. So what is next, Joey? What is next? Because I know you said you're changing locations, but like what part of town will you be going to?
We will still be in North Park.
Okay.
So we're actually right down the road. And after this interview, I'm going to be taking the kitchen manager, Ashley, down to take a look at the new location.
Okay.
It is a partnership with another local San Diego business. I can't give names yet because it's going to kind of be...
you didn't hear it here.
Yeah, I mean, they can hear it here, but I would say stay tuned on our Instagram. Follow us on there. I'll announce it later today.
Okay.
It's kind of divine timing on things because we were very comfortable in this spot and we love the location. We love being partnered with the Pride organization. Mm-hmm. But all things happen for a reason. We were outgrowing the location, and theirs is an entire banquet-style kitchen with a banquet room, and it also has a front-end deli.
And is it on University?
It's down the road on 30th and Mead. So it doesn't have any signage or anything up yet because we're going to completely develop the building and kind of make it our own.
That's fantastic.
But yeah, I'm excited for it.
That is exciting. So let me ask you, what got you into the bodybuilding? Because the bodybuilding is kind of like what spurred this whole thing on. But what got you into wanting to do that? Because you just said, like, I never wanted to be in the forefront. You know, I want to be in the background. But when you're bodybuilding and you're on the stage, sorry to tell you, but you're like in the forefront.
Yeah.
So what got you into that?
When I was much younger, I tore my Achilles tendon twice, and I couldn't walk for about a year and a half. So I went from being a very, very high potential athlete to being very sedentary and playing lots of video games and things like that, things that were not quality for my health. And so after I got out of it, I wanted to get my health back, and I started going to the gym and ended up meeting someone that was very into that industry. And I was intrigued by it because I wanted to look like that. I had never looked like that before. So at the time, I thought that was the only way I could get in that shape was to train for that type of competition. And from doing so, at one point in my life, I was a licensed nutritionist. I went to school for physical therapy. I worked in that industry for many years. And so had the skill set for it, but still wanted to learn more. I'm constantly wanting to learn more. And so I got into bodybuilding, enjoyed the feeling of being on stage, because in that moment, in sports, you've got a team around you. In bodybuilding, how you do is decisive on how hard you work and your ability to be disciplined. No one can take that away from you. Yeah, I'm the only one that can reap the repercussion or reap the benefits of that. And I liked that. I liked being in charge of it. And the being on stage part wasn't difficult. Everything you had to do to get there was difficult. So to me, I felt like I had earned the right to be up there. And I kind of got past that phase of not wanting to really be in the spotlight and be in the limelight. And it was just kind of a bitter pill to swallow. But I've
I used to be a bodybuilder.
Oh, yeah?
Hi, sir. We're on the street, by the way.
Yeah, right outside the shop.
Yeah, I was a bodybuilder for a while. And, I want to put this up on the screen. So, I can't see the cursor. Okay, there we go. So San Diego Protein Company.com. Check that out. We'll be on the screen in just a second. We both disappeared. And then this is Linda West. I'm here with Joey Wilder, and he is the creator and founder of San Diego Protein Company. So do you have other things other than donuts, or is it just the donuts right now, or what's going on with that?
We just do the donuts right now. We do have plans to do a couple other things in the future. But this has taken off so I'm going to use the term aggressively because it's when you think you're getting ahead, you're still falling behind. And it's a good problem to have that we can't keep up with production and fulfillment. So we do have recipes for other stuff, muffins, brownies, things like that. But we're not sure if and when we're going to come out with that. yeah, right now we only do donuts.
I see she's making some donuts right behind us too.
Yeah, she is. She's right back here.
I'm gonna
We're
have
all doing
to
this.
try one of those. That's like chocolate. Chocolate's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they look really good. So you guys, you got to check out these donuts. But so why are they so tasty? Like, because there isn't any sugar in them. So the stevia is what makes them.
The stevia allows them to have that sweetness to it. We do use a bit of monk fruit. It bakes a little bit better. It's also a sweetener, but it's something that's gained a lot more traction in the last year. I think it personally digests better. For me, that's a personal testimonial.
Okay.
For us as well, it allows us to use it in the actual dough, because the stevia is used after in the topping base. And so the sweetness in the dough as well is what we were searching for, and we kind of found a way to do that through the monk fruit.
Yes, they did. If you like sweets and you like donuts, I was telling them that one of my first jobs was working at Yum Yum Donuts.
Oh, yeah.
And I never got tired of it. Like, people are like, "Are you tired of donuts?" No.
I used to be a big fan of Yum Yum Donuts.
So really?
I mean, I still am. I say used to, but I haven't gotten it.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's been a long time since I worked there, for sure. Decades. But I've always liked donuts, and Krispy Kreme has become one of my favorites because they're just so grossly, like, amazingly sugary,
Mm-hmm.
But these, in my opinion, these are so much tastier.
Thank you.
Because you can actually taste the donut, like, you're not tasting a whole bunch of sugar, and you're actually tasting this.
Yeah,
this donut.
You taste the dough the way you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Regular donuts, whether it's a Texas donut or any XYZ, it still has that crunchiness of the sugar. And for me, I like that taste, but if I could get that mixed with the consistency of our products, I think that would be perfect.
Yeah.
But for now,
Well, yours are perfect.
yeah. Well, thank you.
Yes,
I appreciate it.
You guys have a whole bunch of different flavors too. You want to rattle off some of those?
We have cookies and cream, angel food cake, chocolate, red velvet, matcha, lemon coconut.
There was one with green. Like, what was that
Yeah,
green
that's
one?
the matcha. Matcha is our brand new flavor. It hasn't been officially released, but this Friday it will be available, or tomorrow it'll be available in shop. Come on by, guys, and grab them. We'll have them available at all retailers the following week.
And the address here is 3620
30th Street.
30th.
We're located inside the Pride building, and we will be moving by July 5th.
So July 5th, they'll be moving to a different location. You got to check them out. SanDiegoProtein.com. Check it out. Go to their Instagram, SD Protein Co. on Instagram and Facebook. You guys check them out and see. Anybody have any questions? Oh, it's hard to see down there. I don't see any questions right now.
Yeah, that's fine.
But so what do you see in the next 5 years? I mean, are you finally seeing this as a business?
Yeah, I mean, I finally see it as a business, since I do have individuals that work with me, not for me, they work with me.
Yes.
Because this is a collaborative effort. They have just as much say in this, if not more than I do. So within the next 5 years, I would like to enable them more and see them become these incredible leaders. Because I think good leaders or great leaders create more leaders.
Yes.
And that's the goal. And so with that, we are entertaining the option of opening more locations. And so if we go that route within the next 5 years, I do see us being a staple in the San Diego community. I do plan on getting the city to indict us for an official day. I'd like that myself.
Oh my gosh, what, Protein Donut Day or something like that?
I mean, they already have a National Donut Day, so I'd like to have a San Diego Protein Day. And I would love to have it on the actual National Donut Day. So if there's anyone listening, I would love to make that happen. If you work for the city, contact me, please.
Make it happen. Or if you know somebody that works for the city that can make it happen. If you know the mayor, let's make it happen.
Let's get it, Kevin Falconer.
I love that.
Yeah, and so within the next 5 years, I'm finally to a place now where I'm very internally fulfilled. I was never searching for financial fulfillment. This is a byproduct of following a passion. I'm passionate about business. I was not a master baker. I saw a problem and I found a solution. So within the next 5 years, I would like us to be to a sustainable point to where I've kind of taken a back seat and worked more on my passion projects, the nonprofit foundation that I told you about. And I really would like to travel a lot more.
Tell them about your nonprofit.
I recently founded a nonprofit named the Maybe Me Foundation. And the Maybe Me Foundation is to help enable children that were brought up in economic misfortune. Children that may be in the system, children that may not have the money to get into athletic programs, development programs. I think the way to sustain our future is to enable our youth.
Sure.
And I would like to do that through a series of community service events. I would like the Maybe Me Foundation to be a platform for everyone to go to find community service-based events. But we don't want to stop there. We'd like to raise money for these children that can get into these athletic programs and otherwise. Awesome. Sorry, just meeting with someone right after this.
Yes.
And
we'll wrap it up.
The whole point of the Maybe Me Foundation is to enable these children through empathy and education, which I think comes through these development programs. Because I myself was one of those children. I was brought up in a less than middle class family, and I don't resent my family at all for that. Because
the lessons it taught you,
it taught me resilience, and it taught me that hard work really is the key, and you can't really get very far without hard work. And so the goal of the Maybe Me Foundation is to help those children through gala dinner events, paid speaking events, come and meet the founder of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, come and help with the Big Brother Big Sister program, Boys and Girls Club. If this entices any of you, please reach out to us.
Find it?
The MaybeMeFoundation.com or hello@maybemefoundation.com.
So the website, though, is it the Maybe Me Foundation?
It's MaybeMeFoundation.com.
MaybeMeFoundation.com. So
ma'am.
check it out if you want to get involved. Yeah, reach out to them and find out how you can get involved, to help and help them with this mission. Because I truly believe the same thing, because really it does start with our children.
Absolutely.
And if they're misguided because their family doesn't understand how to guide them in the right direction,
or if they just don't have an older mentor, or anything like that. Because I think having that figure or that mentor really can be pivotal in your life. Having someone just as an example, and I try and be an example for my brothers, my sisters, and anyone I really come in contact with, because I think we're all constantly learning, and if we're not, we're hindering ourselves.
And you're doing a great job. So you keep it up, and I know you got to get to that next appointment.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've got the health department here, so gotta handle the dirty business.
That's right. And that's just part of business. It's just part of business. So Joey, thank you so much. I really appreciate
you're
doing great work. And
thank you.
And I look forward to finishing my donuts.
Oh, awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. This is
okay, you guys.
Thanks for tuning in. I'll tag her when I repost this. Have a great day, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody. Have a great day.